Hello and welcome to the WT Coaches Show. I'm your host, Kelton Weens, and I'm here with Buffalo Soccer head coach Butch Lauffer.
Morning, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Coach?
Not bad.
Now, Coach, this past weekend you suffered your first loss of the season to a good St. Edward's team, but you had a great rebound against St. Mary's. Tell us how you were able to coach your players to a rebound.
How was I able to coach to a rebound? Well, we threatened, executed. No, just joking. We didn't. In fairness, we didn't play very well on Friday. We don't know if it's because of kind of the internal situation with emotional situation with one of our players who's very sick right now, and then having the weather issue, having to warm up 3 times, and we just didn't play well and kind of let things get out of hand a little bit. So we just tried to regroup on Sunday and watched a little bit of tape, and with as we joke around, the big eye in the sky doesn't lie, So when you see it, you go, oh gosh, that's not very good, and there's not really much rebuttal from people when they see it. So the players have pride and as a team and individual pride, and I think they felt like they let themselves down a little bit, and we went to St. Mary's and grinded it out a little bit, and so happy with the rebound, and then the getting home I think helped. That was our first road trip. We still have a lot of ways. This is a young team. It's pretty split down the half of freshman, sophomore is about half the group, and then junior, senior is about the other half. So it's kind of interesting on how the line breaks there in terms of classification. So we on the ride from Austin to San Antonio, we talked to some players individually about some things that we thought they could do better and things like that. And sometimes I think you got to guard against complacency, and I think that's one thing the video helped. It had a little bit of a reality check.
Coach, on Tuesday night you hosted UTPB in big regional action.
Yes, sir.
And you walked away from the pitch with an 8-0 victory.
Yeah.
What can you say about that?
Well, I was just a little surprised, a little bit. I knew UTB had started off very well, and was ranked as high as 13th in the country at one time, and I think they're struggling a little bit all of a sudden. And our goal, or kind of the game plan, was to try to press higher up the field and get on top of them, and not let them get into any type of rhythm at all. And I think we did that fairly successfully. We scored really early, then scored again really early, and then we kind of took our foot off the gas, and then and that was one of the reasons why we inserted some of the younger kids at halftime to maybe see if we could. Those guys are really hungry. They want to get on the field and kind of jumpstart maybe the energy level of the group, and I think that was accomplished. With Reese Barton, was great. He played 30 minutes and scored 2 goals and was all over the place. And just so I think that was positive, and also just shows that other people that if they're not performing, then it's other people can do it as well, and there's not any given right to a position or a place or something like that. You have to continue to earn it every day in practice and in games and things like that. So it was good. We were able to rest some people. Trey Norton's been struggling with a hamstring issue, so we were able to take him off at halftime and ice him down, and so for Saturday, because we're going to need his athleticism in the back for Saturday night.
Now, Coach, on Saturday night,
Yep.
after the homecoming football game, you
Yep.
play Midwestern State at the pitch, and those games can get pretty physical.
Yes.
What do you expect out of that game?
Physical. It's 2 teams that I think that respect each other but don't like each other. And the last few years we've split. Where we've won at home and they've won at home, and so I anticipate the same type of physical contest, and kind of all out, just super competitive, fast, physical game that the 2 teams will play, and it should be a really good advertisement for college soccer. And I hope people, after the American football team wins, they'll come over and watch the European football team win as well.
Well, Coach, thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for joining us on this edition of the WT Coaches Show. For Coach Lauffer and the WT Sports Network, I'm Kelton Weens.